Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Morelli. So nice to see everyone again. I've been thinking about you and missing you and knowing how special you are to me. I picked a very, very, very special book that I love, one of my favorites that I want to share with you today. The book is called On the Night You Were Born. Looks like these beautiful bears are very happy. These polar bears are dancing because the night you were born was a day to celebrate. There's the moon that shows it's nighttime. This book was written by Nancy Tillman. That's our author who wrote the story. And illustrated by Buell and Friends. They drew the beautiful pictures. So let's begin and hope you enjoy it just as much as I do. On the night you were born, the moon smiled, and such wonder that the stars peeked into sea, and the night wind whispered, life will never be the same, because there had never been anyone like you ever in the world. There we are. A new baby is born. A day to celebrate. And every one of you, boys and girls, is very special. And you made your mommy and daddy very happy on that day, too. So, very enchanted everyone was with you. And the wind and the rain whispered the sound of your wonderful name. The sound of your name is a magical one. Let's say it out loud before we go on. Boys and girls, I have a lot of names that are magical to me. Callaway, Kimberly, Jacelyn, Tao, Ren, Vesper, Liam, Dylan, Marco, Adam, and Brycey. Those are the names that the wind whispered when you were born. It sailed through the farmland and high on the breeze. Who in the world is exactly like who? And who is it? Who, said the owl. No one, boys and girls, is exactly like you. Each one of you is special in your own way. The moon, the wind, everyone's whispering. And now, over the ocean, I see musical notes, whispering sounds. To the waves, to the dolphins, they're all celebrating the day you were born. And through the trees, there goes the wind. Whispering, you're here the day you were born. Until everyone heard it and everyone knew of the one and only ever you. There's the mother duck with her ducklings, celebrating the day they were born. Just like your mommy and daddy, celebrating the day that you were born. All the animals, the birds, the fish, they celebrate the day their babies are born too. Not once had there been such eyes, such a nose, such silly, wiggly, wonderful toes. In fact, I think I'll count to 3 so you could wiggle your toes for me. 1, 2, 3. There you are, boys and girls. That's how tiny you were on the day you were born. When the polar bears heard, they danced until dawn. There they are, just like on the cover. The polar bears dancing and celebrate. You are born today. They're so happy you're going to be a part of their world. From faraway places, the geese flew home. Here they come. They're coming to see the wonderful you. From faraway places, they heard someone very special was born. The moon stayed up until morning the next day. There it is. There's the moon. Until the morning came. There's the scarecrow in the garden. The birds are flying. Clouds are flying over. They're still waiting. And none of the ladybugs flew away. They all stayed. They waited to see. There's our insects, what we've been talking about. And who's that in the pond? I see a frog. They're all waiting. This is the day you were born. So whenever you doubt just how special you are, and you wonder who loves you, how much and how far, listen for geese honking high in the sky. They're singing a song to remember you by. Or notice the bears sleep at the zoo. It's because they've been dancing all night for you. Or drift off to sleep to the sound of the wind. Listen closely. It's whispering your name again. The birds, the bears, the wind, everyone is celebrating wonderful you. If the moon stays up until morning one day, or the ladybug lands and decides to stay, or a little bird sits at your window a while, it's because they're hoping to see you smile. There they are. The bear, the bird, the duckling, the geese. They're all flying and singing, and the moon stays up to wait to see. For never before in a story or rhyme, and not even once upon a time, has the world ever known a you, my friend, and it never will, not ever again. This is you. There's only one wonderful you. Each one of you is wonderful to me. Heaven blew every trumpet and played every horn on the wonderful, marvelous night you were born. There it is. The trumpets are blowing, the horns are blowing, the giraffes are smiling, everyone is happy, and the moon is looking and smiling, happy to meet wonderful you. You are loved. There's your little feet. That's how tiny they were on the day you were born. The end. Clap, friends, if you like that. Mwah. I love you, boys and girls, and each one of you is very special to me. Always remember, I love you. And I'm watching you, and here's my heart thinking about you each and every day. Love you, boys and girls. You're so special to me and to Mommy and Daddy. Bye for now. I'll see you again soon.